A challenge many families face with no obvious solution.
I don't think people realize, again, the severity unless it's their own child.
Now some have found renewed hope, and they're spreading the message to others. Yeah, I think that's true. Most people don't realize it. Food allergies can be extremely difficult and dangerous for a family to deal with.
And now some parents are finding answers right here in Metro Detroit.
Hillary and Seth Golden knew right after their oldest daughter was born, she suffered from severe food allergies.
She had really bad skin. She had severe eczema, and I finally took her to a local food allergist, and we tested her when she was about 6 months old or so, and she tested positive for many allergies.
I have food allergies.
Gabriella is now 8. She's been able to outgrow several of her food allergies, like sesame, but she's still allergic to all tree nuts and peanuts.
It was about 5 years ago when we were vacationing in Miami, and she ate a mislabeled product that we didn't know was mislabeled, and within 2 minutes she went into severe anaphylactic reaction, rushed her to the ER, and they had to give her the EpiPen and all the necessary meds. We didn't know she was having an allergic reaction because you don't know until you see it the first time, and that's the scary part. You really don't know.
Frightening, and that was just the beginning. 2 days later, it happened again, this time after Gabriella had eaten kale chips that were mislabeled.
She started eating them, and within 2 minutes, her face swelled up, and her eyes were running, her nose, she was vomiting, and we were like, what's going on? Like, we didn't know she had the stomach flu. She was as white as our walls. It was the scariest thing ever.
Without a second to spare, Hillary called 911.
I was a nervous mess, and the paramedics took over. We all rushed her to the hospital, and unfortunately 2 days later the same exact thing happened. And I said, we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to get a doctor. We need to figure out what's going on.
Frustrated, the Goldens turned to Dr. James Baker at the University of Michigan Food Allergy Center.
Food allergy has become not just more frequent, but more severe, and it persists into adult life. And those were all things that I never saw 35 years ago when I started an allergy.
Despite decades of medical breakthroughs, Dr. Baker says food allergies are often very difficult to diagnose.
Even a lot of allergists find it difficult to take care of patients with food allergy because they're very complex, and the only way you could truly diagnose it is by challenging someone with the food they're allergic to, and that's a daunting task.
Dr. Baker believes a food challenge test is the best way to confirm if your child has a food allergy and also see if your child has outgrown it. Your child gets small, increasing amounts of the food, and then you watch them very closely for any reaction. Up until now, most parents have been on their own to do the challenges at home, which can be both tricky and terrifying.
You have to know how to do the food challenge. You have to use graded amounts of food so that you don't give someone an amount of food that causes a life-threatening reaction. And you have to be ready to treat that reaction. So you really need a doctor, you really need a crash cart and the type of medical apparatus that allow you to keep someone safe during the testing procedure.
There are a handful of places across the country that can do these food challenges, now including this one, the Mary H. Weiser Food Allergy Center at the University of Michigan.
It's a unique resource, and it has 8 different allergists who are capable of diagnosing and treating patients with food allergy.
Inside is a kitchen with negative pressure rooms where researchers can safely test people without affecting anyone else in the clinic.
Gabrielle's done about 3 food challenges where they feed her the food, where her blood levels aren't so high where they think that she can overcome the food allergy, and they feed her a small amount of food within the couple of hours that we're there every so often. It's nerve-wracking, and if for some reason someone's body doesn't react well with them, you can go into anaphylactic shock where it can be life-threatening. And if you don't have the proper facility that can treat you right away, then you can be in big trouble. Do you want some cheese with it?
So far, Gabriella has outgrown 3 food allergies. For the first time, now she can eat coconut, sesame, and even sunflower seeds.
The most important thing with food allergy is that you have to make sure that you do the testing correctly, and you keep the individuals safe at the same time. There are right now only about 20 places across the country that have been certified by the National Food Allergy Foundation as centers of excellence for food allergy, and U of M is one of those sites.
And because of that, families like the Goldens don't have to go at it alone. They're grateful, and so is Gabriella.
Before, when she was going through everything, we felt helpless and scared and confused, and we didn't know what to do. But now she feels as if she's part of the world and can do everything that everyone else can do with a couple of restrictions.